I just want to show you where I am today. My pack. See if you can see that beautiful. Just gonna touch my finger to the screen. It's a beautiful bay. I am actually hiking on the Juan De Fuca Trail. And I have an opportunity today to get to a trailhead, and I don't know how many kilometers I'm walking. So far I've walked over 4, and it's taken me an hour and a half, well 2 hours. I've stopped to take a lot of photographs. And the reason I'm taking a break to do a little film is because I've been thinking a lot, spending a lot of time near the ocean. I've spent some time at Fairy Creek again, and I'm now walking through the remnants of what's old growth and what's been cut down. So what I'm experiencing is that along the ocean there are a lot of old growth trees, and I'll be talking about number 3 wood personality in my series. And the 3 wood is a very fully formed tree, and so is the personality, much like that. Now I would say I'm looking at papas, and the grandfathers have been cut down. Some of them are remarkably big. I stopped in an area a while back, and hopefully I'll post some stills. It's a beautiful camping spot, but it's actually been made by the fall over of an old growth tree that had been cut, and another one that became a nurse log. Nurse logs are logs that fall over or have been cut that give life to other trees, so they start to spring out from them. And having spent years in the bush tree planting, 10 years of my life in the Arctic, and spending most of my vacation time out on the land, canoeing the Coppermine River, and meeting people in my life that exposed that to me as a young person. At the age of 15, I started camp, went into the Arctic at 20, came out at 30, explored Latin America and Asia, where I think I came across the tenets and teachings of Feng Shui, which is also said Feng Shui in Cantonese. So in Mandarin, I was taught by my master, it's Feng Shui, kind of the G gets in there, or Feng Shui, which is, pronunciation is good. I've been called to task on that I don't say it properly, but this is how my master taught me, and how somebody I just met who's skilled in both languages agreed that Feng Shui and Feng Shui are the proper pronunciations. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about the forest and the trees, and also the power of water. So I will be discussing the 9-star key astrology, and one thing I don't normally do is reveal to you how you get your number, or your basic element. And the reason I don't do that is because I want you to absorb the information on each and every personality of all the 9, because we know people that are each and every one of these personalities, and sometimes we have combinations in our own charts. So I can tell you your first elemental number, but you need charts and you need an expert to be able to tell you your character and energetic number, which gives you the combination of elements, which really help you understand a lot about who you are. And just like Western astrology, which I'm starting to study and finding it fascinating, there's so much to all of this. So this little sojourn on the West Coast, not the West Coast Trail, on the Juan De Fuca Trail is really allowing me to return to my roots of being in the bush, and why I was at Fairy Creek, and why I'm actually explaining to you some information about Feng Shui, which was called the original environmental statement by a scholar. One of the first books I read in 28 years ago. So having said that, I'm coming up to 5 minutes. It's a lot of time. Radical Feng Shui with Charlene, just a little excerpt from my day and my life. And stop by anytime and learn some more about Feng Shui and elements and wood. Thanks. Bye.